we're not a majority, we're a minority, so, you know, we're not thought of.
There are policies and procedures in place for the disabled in disasters, but Sydney says they're not known to the people or places who need them the most. And if they are, they're not used effectively.
If I were to go into a shelter and they didn't have, you know, everything in an audio format or a braille format so that I could read it, I would kind of be, you know, left out to dry. Or if someone deaf or hard of hearing went in and they didn't have, you know, closed captioning announcements instead of just audio announcements, they would have no idea what's going on.
She's spoken to handfuls of state and local officials, but the conversation seems to end the same.
The most shocking thing that I found was that when I contacted, you know, the person that represented the blind and visually impaired population about what policies and stuff they had in place, they didn't know of any. They just said, I don't know of anybody that's taken it upon themselves to do that, which I know can't be true, but just the fact that the person that is supposed to represent me at the state level doesn't know anything is kind of disheartening.
When speaking with one local official Sydney's working with, there's talk of plans, but when there will be equal accessibility to all disabled or abled people in emergencies goes unanswered.
We have done some planning for some of our functional access needs, and then there are other folks that's like, okay, we need to work on that one.
You know maybe why it's taken so long to get to this point?
No, I don't. You know, I think it's sometimes that, I guess the best way to say it, no, I don't know why it's taken us this long to get to this point.
I reached out to FEMA and our state emergency management department and have yet to hear anything back.
People with a disability who are already high risk anyways during an emergency or a disaster are put at even a higher risk because nobody knows what to do with them to help them properly.
From UK as an undergrad to WKU as a graduate assistant, this fight has taken Sydney and Jethro on an unknown journey. But still, her voice and her fight is stronger than ever.
Bigger than just me, you know? Like, I don't want to do this just to make it easier for me or the blind community. I want to do it with all people with a disability in mind, because all of us need to be thought of and taken care of in situations.
In Bowling Green, Alissa Kendrick, WNKY News.